Today I'm going to be pouring these agate slice coasters in this combination of pink and black with gold leaf flake. For this project I'm using my amazing clear cast resin by Alumilite. I'm also going to be using silicone molds from shopresinmolds.com in the shape of agate slices. I'm going to be pouring 4 agate slice coasters, and these do take quite a bit of resin, so I'm pouring equal parts of my A and B, measuring them out, and I'm going to be using 4 of these smaller cups. Now I'm adding the second half of my mixture, equal parts. Once I start, I do have about 45 minutes to work with this resin mixture. You want to stir for about 4 minutes to make sure that your parts A and B are sufficiently mixed. Now I'm going to be pouring my mixture into these smaller dixie cups. I'm going to be adding my color into these cups. My first color is going to be Alumidust in black, and this is a sparkly black powder that I add just a little bit of into my resin, and it tints my resin to a black color. You'll be amazed how little of this Alumidust powder it takes to tint your resin. For my next color, I chose this light pink Alumidust mica powder. This is going to tint my resin to a soft pink pearlescent. For my last color, I'm using a white, but I'm going to be using a resin dye by Alumilite. And this is going to make a flat white, which I think will be a pretty contrast against the pearlescent pink and the sparkle of the black. In my last cup, I'm going to be mixing in some gold leaf sheets. You can buy gold leaf in flakes, but I don't have any, so I'm just taking some sheets that I have. I'm going to put a few into my cup of resin, and by stirring them, it breaks apart the sheet into flakes. I started by pouring the gold leaf mixture into the center of my coaster. I poured the black around the outer edge of the gold leaf sheets. Next, I used a little bit of my white. In hindsight, I shouldn't have poured so much of the white in just yet because it ended up dominating the bottom side of my coaster. I prefer to drizzle each color in layers, and that way none of them take over one side of the coaster. My last color is the pink. I'm most excited for this one. I love the contrast of the pink with the black and the gold. I used a hairdryer just to create some movement in the resin and push the colors into each other a little bit. I then took a toothpick and pulled the colors into each other to create some veining. I love that even though I'm using the same 4 colors on each one, they each come out completely different. Please see the description for links to everything I use in this video. I do appreciate purchases made through these links. They are affiliate links, and I earn a small percentage of every purchase made through there that helps support me making these videos. Once I liked the design, I set my coasters aside and let them dry for 24 hours. I came back the next day and was able to demold them. It does take a full 72 hours for this resin to cure and harden. For my final step, I added a little bit of Dixie Belle paint and caviar, which is a true black, around the outer edges of my coaster, and then coated that in Gator Hide clear coat. Metal leafing and glitter are also good options for around the outer edges. And here's our final project. If you like this video, I hope you'll click the subscribe button and follow me on YouTube at Brushed by Brandy.